Hello, good people of YouTube. My name is Mw2, whatever you want to call it, and I make Call of Duty videos. Today I have a game of TDM Express on Derail. I'm using the UMP Holographic Sight with Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. And I got one death in the beginning of the game, so I cut it out just for you guys, so you don't have to be bored watching my video because it takes forever to convert it to speed it up with iMovie. So I'm camping in this house trying to get my nuke title, and so if you guessed it right then and there, I do get a nuke this game. So I'm just running around in this building getting kills, getting no deaths, and this is a pretty good building to camp in because it's a key point for snipers, and a lot of people also try and get in here. So I discovered a new gem today. I was playing third-person team tactical, and I got 2 nukes back to back, and I'll be uploading those along with this video. And I was very surprised that I got a nuke in that game because I've never seen one on YouTube before, or like ever heard of one, because none of my friends have ever gotten them. So I was pretty surprised when I got back-to-back nukes. So I'm going to be uploading those. And what do you guys think? Is the nuke boring to watch? Would you guys rather have me use a smaller kill streak one, like UAV jammer or something like that, something low, so I have more skill getting higher kill streaks? Makes my games a little harder to do. And so now I've realized that I'm not going to be able to hold down this fort as well as I was before. So I get one more death and then I go on a tear. But back to what I was saying. Do you guys want me to use smaller kill streaks? Like, instead of using the chopper gunner AC-130, do you want me to use the Pavlo or the Predator missile, or do some other stuff? Like, I could do knife only. I do a lot of those games. They just aren't as good as I think you guys want to see, so I don't upload them. But if you wanted me to, I could upload those for you, and if that makes you happy, I'd be happy to do it, because whatever makes you happy makes me happy. So yeah, but I'm going for the nuke title, so you'll probably see one more of those videos because I think they're cool, and I normally get pretty good games when I get nukes. And I think it would be cool to do an EMP-tage where I just mess up people with the EMP. And I might work on a montage. I don't do a lot of sniping and stuff like that, so if you guys want me to make a montage, post in the comments or whatever, and I'll think about it. I'll get back to you guys. Now, what I suggest, if you're playing a game where you're going for nukes, get a headset. It helped me so many times this game. Like, I would never have known that guy was coming if I didn't have a headset, and because I heard him out of my right ear. Headsets make this game so much easier. So if you really want to be better at this game and you have like $100 to invest in a headset, get one. They help out a lot. That was a little LOL moment for me. I was laughing my A off. So and it's really hard to talk for 5 minutes. Like, you guys try doing a commentary. It's pretty boring. But right here I get my Harrier Air Strike, so I'm going to find a little place to camp soar, so I can plock soar, or whatever you guys call it nowadays. So for some tips for getting a nuke is, if you're going to be playing aggressive and getting it, what I suggest is doing what I did in my other videos and move around. Go into an area, clear that area out, and move around again, then clear it out. That's pretty much a fail-safe method for getting a nuke. I've done it many times, and I've had many tries getting nukes. So that guy tried to take me out, but I'm like, no man, no way. So, I have a little question for you guys. Do you think that the Model 1887s are now just complete crap, and you'd rather use the Rangers, or do you think that they're still cool? Because I think they're still cool, because I like the animation. But it's up. I don't really know what you guys think, so whatever. If you guys like them, then I'll when I get to level 67, I'll make a couple videos with them. But either way, I don't really use the shotguns because I think they're a little cheap, but not really because they take some skill, but I just don't see any fun in them. So right here I get my AC-130, which I have since stopped using, but what I like about the AC-130 is it has a ton of power and it does a lot of work. So it's a good thing, but you're a little high in the air, which makes it hard to do, which is why a lot of people I don't think use it. And because the chopper gunner has a continuous rate of fire and people think that's cool or something. But so I go on a tear here with this. It doesn't really look like it, but I'm racking up the kills. I pay the bills. And whenever you hear that noise, that means you're getting shot at. Means you could die any moment. So right here my heart's pounding, like I've said in other videos. It's pretty scary when you're just almost at that nuke and you don't have it after your air support. So I go and I try to find them. I go to their spawn and I try and take a couple of them out because I know that at their spawn they are going to die. And a little trick I've noticed is if you get away from your team and you're the only one in the enemy spawn, it makes it a lot easier to get a kill streak because you're the only one there, and when there are other people there, if there's 2 people in one enemy spawn, then the spawn switches, which isn't good, I guess, if you're trying to get a nuke. But right here is where my Trine headset just does work, because I'm trying to hear them and they've got UAV, and not having a headset will make this hard because we don't have UAV and I'm trying to hear them. So right here I see that guy, and it's always good to just look around because a lot of people are noobs and they don't know how to get good kills and stuff like that. And it's what I always suggest is if you see a good secondary weapon or a good primary weapon, pick it up and use it as your secondary, because you are not going to go on a good spree without a good secondary. And if you got your nuke and the game's not over yet, try and build that streak. I keep going here because my friend's like, oh, I want to get an air package or something. He's not very good, so I knew he wouldn't get it, but I just try and get this streak going. And it's a pretty good one. I pick up this guy's striker, which is a very powerful shotgun. Not my favorite, but it's pretty good. My favorite is probably the Spas because it has a pretty good range and it does work, but it's a pump action, which is not as good as this. So I call on my nuke, and my friend Dr. Thrax just like, whoa, I knew you'd get it, man. Wow, back-to-back nukes. Alright, peace out, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, just do whatever.